Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening for Theo and Lamria. Well, in the first and the second meetings, we have already learned about translation techniques and translation variants. I hope you can read the previous meetings again and then try to understand it, try to remember it, and now I would like you to do the work. I think you can see the example of one translation techniques analysis in slide. You can see here contoh cara mengerjakan translation techniques. It is TT and it is translation variance or TV. First of all, I would like you to read this in source language English and the target language Indonesian. In English, my lawyer is gonna have field day with you psycho fuck. And in Indonesian, it is translated by using pengacaraku akan berurusan denganmu psikopat. You can see my lawyer, pengacaraku, translator use the literal translation technique, is gonna translated into akan by using literal. Have field day, it is translated by berurusan. The technique, translation technique is established equivalent. With you, it is translated with denganmu, it is translated with literal translation technique. Psycho, it is translated into psychopath. It is translated by natural borrowing. And the word of fuck, it is not translated in Indonesian because of some reasons, and it is called reduction translation technique. So in this translation, especially for translation technique, you have to analyze one phrase, one word by word, and then you analyze the technique of translation. Okay, this is the example of translation techniques that you can see. And then translation variance, the variance of translation techniques, you can decide after calculating translation techniques in one sentence. Okay, you can see here in this translation technique, you can see literal, it is one variance. Establish, literal, okay, it means there are two variants, and then followed by natural borrowing and reduction. It means that the translation techniques variance consists of, you can see here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It means that the translator use 4 techniques in translating my lawyer is gonna have field day with you psychopath. Okay, you can see in the second meeting what type the variance of translation. If it is consists of 4, variance, we can conclude that it is quartet translation variance. If it is only one technique, it is single. If it is two translation technique, it is couplet. If it is three, triplet. However, in this examples, it is consists of four techniques. It means that it is quartet. Okay, students, I hope you understand to these examples. And next, I want you to identify. You show me the translation technique and variance of this source language, and then it is translation from the source. It is the translation, and then I hope you can do like this: English Indonesian, English Indonesian, translation technique, translation variance. You split one sentence for this. You can see this. You split this first. Okay. You make in the table, and then you tabulate word after word or phrase after phrase. Okay, and then you can decide the techniques from this. I hope you can understand what I mean. In order to do this work, I'm waiting for your work 4 days from today. Okay, if you have a question, you can leave in the forum and I will reply as soon as possible. Okay, that's all that I can talk to you for today. I hope you can finish it. Goodbye and see you in the next meeting.